Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
We are trying to track down this man, Jim Jefferies. Have we got him?
Oh, how dodgy does this look, Jefferies?
Right.
We haven't interrupted you, have you, mate? You're lying in bed.
Mate, I just came in. I just came in on a red eye to Cincinnati, and so I've been sleeping. I've just woken up. It's 3 p.m. here, but there's not much to do in Cincinnati, so I'm just woken up.
Have you got pants on,
I
mate?
put the hat on so I don't look as rough.
You look like you're in a hospital bed.
You look like Alec Baldwin with hair like that.
Anyway, besides that, great to have you on the show.
This is radio, right? Since when did we have to dress up for bloody radio? It's ruined the whole experience.
Since when did you get into bed for a radio interview?
Yeah. I can sit up if you want, but it's not make much of a difference.
Don't
Stretch yourself,
move.
Jim.
Actually, with the 1% Club, did you have to fly back for each episode? Were you going back and forth to America, or were you staying here the whole time? What were you doing?
No, I come out and I bang out all the episodes in about 2.5 weeks.
Right.
I just do 1 to 2 episodes a day, but they take quite a long time to record. So each episode takes about 4 hours because you got to talk to 100 contestants and that type of stuff. So the first season was just like people who wanted to be on TV and wanted to do a game show or something like that. Now this second season, it was all people who are really big fans of the show.
Great.
And the age span of the fans of the show go from teenagers to people in their 90s, right? Because they're IQ questions, so everyone enjoys it. So we had people in their 80s and 90s coming along to do the quiz that probably weren't fans of my stand-up to begin with. They just were more fans of the show. But because the shows take 4 hours to record, they only give you one piss break in the middle. Have you ever told a 90-year-old to hold it? It's not the best feeling you've ever had.
He's doing a double sheep shank in the end of it.
That's
hey,
so
Jim,
funny.
That's the thing, though, because what's frustrating, and I reckon, your style of humour and your style of hosting is you like to play a little bit with the guests. That makes sense. Quite often when the IQ is increased, the personality is decreased. So that could be hard as well.
Yeah, as the show goes on, the contestants get more and more intelligent, and they get they do get a little bit less fun because they outsmart me the whole time. I like the early rounds of the show where someone gets a 90% question wrong, and I can hammer them a little bit because anyone can get a 90% question, but after about the 50% question, I can't get them either.
Yeah.
So it's like
What is your IQ?
good.
If you had to sit the questions or do some kind of test to land this role?
If the average human has an IQ of 100, maybe I'm a little higher, maybe I'm a little lower, but I'd be right in that sweet spot. I'm definitely not a genius.
No.
No one's ever met me and gone, that's a man of high intellect.
I met the intelligent Jim Jefferies.
When you interview other game show hosts, you've never interviewed Larry Emner in a bed and he's just wearing his Lululemon underwear, are you? He's always a bit more put together, isn't he?
Jim, I wear Lululemon undies as well. How comfy are they?
They are a step above.
Are they?
I don't know what they're doing.
Why?
My wife is a vegan. She's very into these things have chemicals on it. She goes, to get fabric that soft, they've had to put some chemical on it. And I say, bring the cancer. Because this is the most comfortable. These are the most comfortable underwear you can wear. They're
I've got to try this.
Now they're not the best looking. You're not going to be winning any fashion shows with them.
Show us your undies again.
I can show you. They're soft.
Yeah, they're soft.
They're pullable cotton.
I thought Lululemon was for ladies.
So did I.
Well, I did as well, and I find it really uncomfortable going into the Lululemon store. I don't know if you get your wife to do it, Jim.
I never said they weren't for ladies. You didn't ask what type of underwear these are.
They did look a bit tight, Jim. One of your plums has fallen out.
I was just on Jimmy Kimmel the other day and I was talking about this. I passed a kidney stone, right? And,
that's awful.
During a show, Jim, wasn't it?
It was, one of them was before a show. It got down to my bladder during a show, and then it passed by the time I got home. But the bit from the kidney to the bladder is the worst bit, right?
Yeah.
But But at the end, then the second worst bit is it going down your urethra,
Yep.
right? It looks like an emu eating a coconut, right?
And please, can I just stop you guys here? And please don't say, I liken it to childbirth, because I've heard that
It would
kind
be.
of thing as
It'd
well.
be worse than
No.
childbirth.
My doctor, I have to sit up for this. My doctor said, a female doctor, she said, I've had 4 children and 2 kidney stones, and the kidney stone was
Wow.
worse.
Oh, shit!
I didn't have, and women have a shorter path for it to travel through.
That's true.
And she said it was worse than childbirth. You can't always, and you guys can get an epidural. There's no epidural for the kidney stone.
Oh, my God.
Where's my kidney stone cesarean? Anyway, so it goes from. Mine was a 6mm one, but the last bit it goes from your bladder through your penis, and I've never been happier to have a smaller penis in my whole life. I've never been more over the moon about it, you know what I mean? But it came out in a full rock. The bigger half of the rock I had to give to a doctor so they could go in and check out, you know, what foods I should eat.
Yeah, right.
Now, on Kimmel, I actually said, I bet you they're going to come back and say, they're not going to say too much broccoli, are they?
No,
they're
they're
going to
not.
come back and say red meat and cheese. But I have since today, I've gotten the results of the food.
What is it?
Here we go, drum roll.
Yeah.
There's a chemical called oxalate, right? And I'm an oxalate kidney stone. It's meant to be in a lot of tea. That's why they reckon in the south of America there's a lot of, they call it the kidney stone belt.
Really?
Because of all the sweet tea they're drinking,
Gotcha.
right?
Yes.
But my main cause is sesame seeds,
Yes. Yes.
tahini,
Yep.
tahini, miso. Miso has it. So
Wow.
miso soup's over for me.
Yeah.
But here's the one. Beetroot. I bloody love beetroot.
Yeah.
I don't really want to give up beetroot.
No.
Oh, keep eating
The
it.
fact is, the thing that gives me kidney stones are all the healthiest foods I eat.
Oh, my God.
this
So
is-
you wipe those out, you got nothing,
Thought
Jim
you would have
Jefferies.
been good, Jim, we got to wind this
Now
up.
I'm just going to die from gout.
We've got to wind this up. I want to talk to you all day, Jim. But the 1% Club, it returns 7 p.m. Sunday night on Channel 7 and 7 Plus. We love you, buddy. Go back to sleep, get yourself a good rest, and get yourself ready, buddy.
I probably should have talked more about the TV show and not my medical condition.
No, don't worry about it. Love the undies.
It was like visiting my mother towards the end. All right.
See you, buddy.
Good on you, Jim.
Bye.
See you later.
See-
Bye-bye.
Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.